WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Hot with storms. That is the big weather story this weekend. I'm Mary Marshall with this WUSA 9 Weather Impact update. Here's what we're looking at from noon until 6 p.m. That's going to be the hottest part of the day. The heat index will make it feel as hot as 100 degrees. That's how hot it will feel to your body with the heat and humidity combined. On top of that, we've got a chance for storms. You could see them at any time, but really between the hours of 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. is when the ingredients for storms to pop up really come together. So that's the window that we're most concerned about, those storms popping up. But today, no shortage of heat, 94 degrees, feels like 100 out there in the D.C. metro area. By the hour, we can see that a few storms could pop up, but it's not going to storm the entire day. By noon, it's 88, feels like 97. By 2 o'clock, it's 90, feels like 100. By 4 p.m., 89, feels like 99. And between those hours, you could see that isolated shower or storm pop up. 6 o'clock, 88 degrees, feeling like a toasty 97 degrees. So if you've been out and about in the heat and all of a sudden, maybe you're starting to feel a little nauseous, maybe you're dizzy, you got a headache or some muscle cramps. These could be signs and symptoms of heat-related illnesses. If your body's talking to you, I highly suggest you listen to it, get yourself some help. Now, I mentioned that we will have some storms out there. While they will not be numerous in nature, the one or two that pop up could still be strong, with damaging wind as the primary threat. Here's a severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. It gives us a marginal risk or very low risk on a scale of 1 to 5. This is about a threat level of 1, but 1 doesn't mean 0. It means there is still that possibility that 1 or 2 of these storms could work their way in. This is what it looks like on Futurecast. So this is at 2:30. You can see a good chunk of the area is dry. We got a handful of storms that have popped up. There's the one that could be strong to severe, right? Out of all that pop up, maybe just the one is, but you know, that one matters if it hits your home. So we want to make sure you have a heads up on it. 5:30 this afternoon, very sparse looking shower storm activity. A good chunk of the day is dry. And then later on this evening and tonight, still some storm activity along 81 and even north of us around the Baltimore area. A few of these showers and storms could still work their way in later tonight, but most of us will remain dry. And then we rinse and repeat on Sunday, same thing. Hot, humid, isolated afternoon storms. Once again, very sparse storms after 2:30. You don't see a lot of them, but the few that pop up, 1 or 2 could be strong, right? One could dump the really heavy rain and the gusty wind. So that's the pattern that we'll see this weekend. So bottom line, storms are few in nature, but as they come in, they'll be fast and furious. They could quickly come in, drop a lot of heavy rain, and dump some strong winds. So that could lead to flooding in 1 or 2 neighborhoods. I don't see it everywhere, but don't be surprised if you just get the worst of the storm and it happens over your neighborhood. And then one of them could produce enough strong wind to maybe take out a tree or some branches. Don't see that widespread, but again, it could happen in one neighborhood, and everybody deserves a warning about that. Now, if you're out and about, you're having a good time, you got the grill going, you're at the pool, and all of a sudden you start to hear some lightning, maybe you see some lightning rather, and hear some thunder, you want to get inside right away. And you want to give yourself some distance between you and that storm. Lightning can strike upwards of 25 miles away, so you want to wait at least 30 minutes after a storm has passed to go back outside. The pool's still going to be there, I assure you. It's not going to get on its hind legs and walk away. You can wait a few minutes. Keep you safe. 94 for your Saturday, 93 on Sunday. And again, that isolated storm chance sticking around. Now, if you're tired of these 90s, because we're going to be dealing with them for the next several days, a little bit of relief is on the way. First week of August, below average temperatures on the way. Look at this. So we're sweated out big time for the next few days. We're at 96 Monday, 98 Tuesday, 96 Wednesday, still 90 Thursday before that front comes in, just wipes those 90s out. We're in the 80s for that first week of August, and that is below average. We should be at 90. Instead, we'll be at 83 for your next Friday. So we're cooling off here, but we do have to wait for it, and there will still be some showers and storms as well. So just to recap, 93 for your Sunday, 96 Monday with an isolated storm. Tuesday, looking toasty, 98, hottest day of the week, 96 Wednesday with a few storms, 90 Thursday with storms, and then 83 on Friday with just a stray shower.